Welcome back, guys. Today might even be more of a PSA. Here we go. Than a very deep, detailed, informative video, but I've done plenty of videos so far on assessing the upper body, assessing the lower body. We don't have to do very generic assessments as our first session. I think the first session is a very good opportunity for us to get somebody training, get somebody feeling good. So looking at how can we make our first session not just be an assessment, but be a session where we are training and we are assessing as we train. Like I probably should have looked up beforehand what the definition of an assessment is, but the assessment starts before they even walk in the door. If we're giving out a good detailed history, we have understanding of injury history. Literally, if we just ask the question of what exercises do you like, what do you not like, we probably have a good idea already of what they're good at and what they're bad at, right? Which could give us kind of some clues and suggestions for where to look already for where there may be some movement issues. But I've done videos on upper body assessments, lower body assessments, and a lot of what we looked at can be distilled down to just looking at different movement patterns and assessing how we're moving through those patterns. So we don't have to do the typical, if we look at a lot of big providers for CPTs, I won't say any names, but we know the big 2, 3, 4, or however many there are. They'll do things like, like a dowel RDL, an overhead squat, like wall, snow angels. And I think those aren't useless assessments per se. We could watch somebody do those and kind of gather information from those. But what we're looking at there, if we really distill it down, okay, dowel, hinge, let's just do a hinge. Overhead squat, let's just do a squat pattern. Let's do something that's overhead, separate things. Snow angel, get overhead, external rotation, cool. So now we're looking at different movement patterns, and if we really distilled that down to, okay, lower body, let's just watch somebody hinge, let's watch somebody squat. I would throw in some sort of split squat variation. That's probably just my lower body assessment video, right? Take somebody through those patterns. If we watch that previous video, we know what we're looking for in those patterns. And now we can start to assess somebody moving, get them moving through a good session. We can kind of move those exercises, forward to back in loadability or forward to back in, the exact variation that we choose based off their skill level and where they need to have their entry point at. But we can get somebody moving. They can feel productive on their first day, not feel like we're just taking them through, a bunch of, bells and whistles or jumping through hoops. We can take them through a full session, get them feeling good. We can assess them while we get them feeling good. And then from that session, we can then, progress or regress or build our program based off what we saw there. But we can still move them through a full program. Same for upper body. So we said snow angels, okay, whatever. How about we just do something that's gonna be a vertical push, a vertical pull, preferably something that's gonna be more in this sagittal plane as well. I know a lot of times we just get kind of stuck out here. Horizontal push, horizontal pull, extra points if they can do some sort of dip variation. Now we kind of assess them moving through this entire arc of shoulder flexion and shoulder extension. If we take somebody through very basic movements, like a lat pull down, machine chest press, cable row, right? Very basic patterns. What did we say? Hinge squat, an RDL with 20 pounds. A supported stationary lunge. These are things that most people are not going to hurt themselves doing. We don't have to earn the right to do these things. And obviously, if we've done a good job assessing them on the front end with our questionnaire, our survey, watching them walk in the door, understanding how long they've been training for, training age, those things, we don't have to worry about earning the right to exercise. Most people are going to be just fine going into the gym and training, and their assessment can be us assessing them training through these patterns as long as we know what to look for, right? So not to digress too much, I want to give you guys permission on your first training day. It is okay for us to train. Obviously, don't do a low bar squat or a deadlift or a power snatch on the first day with somebody who doesn't have requisite skill level, but it is okay for us to move. We have permission. We can assess somebody moving and probably get more information based off of that than doing any of these little tests that nobody really knows, what we're even looking at when we're doing those. So we'll wrap it up there. As always, please like and subscribe if you like this channel. If you have questions, drop them below. Future video ideas, I'm always happy to cover, and see you guys soon.